Oh, Q. What happened to him out there?
It's still a mystery, Reuben. He's been unconscious for a while now.
I think we should let Q recover before we start interrogating him.
Mind you, that could take a few hours or even days.
Days? We can't afford to wait around that long. I have some smelling salts in my room. They're potent enough to wake a dead man. Used to work like a charm when someone got knocked out in a fight.
Good idea. I'll get them from the castle suite. I think this is what we needed. I should head back. I've got the smelling salts.
Well, what are you waiting for? Give them to me and let's wake the boy. This should wake him up. Welcome back, Q.
Sam, give him a moment, please.
Mr. Navarro, you're okay.
Thanks to Carla's bravery, and your notes are miraculous, no doubt.
Gracias.
We need to ask you some questions, son. Where did you get these injuries, Q?
I was walking across the jungle bridge, and I didn't notice a rotten plank. As it snapped, I just fell through into the canyon.
How did you survive such a steep fall?
I was lucky enough to fall into the river, but I was knocked out for a while.
Why didn't you wait for me, though?
You'd accused me of killing my best friend, señorita.
Cut the bull. You murdered him, didn't you?
Not again! I've already told Carla. I did not kill Lucas!
I meant Freddie.
Mr. Wolf is dead?
Don't act stupid, boy. You and Freddie both went missing in the damn jungle. Yet, here you are, alive and breathing, while Freddie was murdered in cold blood.
That's... No! Why would I murder Freddie?
I honestly don't see a motive here, Admiral.
And I don't see why I should acquit a suspect based on your opinion. Now, Miss Page, tell me where you found Q.
Well, I was returning from the jungle and saw someone moving in the foliage. So I yelled and then Q came out of there.
Samuel, this interrogation is becoming excessive. Don't you think?
With 2 dead bodies and an attempt on your life, I think I'm being too liberal.
There's no proof.
Shouldn't we examine Freddie's body before throwing the blame around?
Fine, I'll allow it. But Q isn't leaving my sight until proven innocent.
Carla, would you help me in the walk-in fridge?
Oh, of course.
Poor soul. I wasn't fond of him, but this is just plain wrong. Let's check if Freddie was carrying anything that could help us.
I think there's something in here. Huh. It's a ring. Looks like there's a gem missing in the middle. A perfect fit.
What's that, Carla?
I found a broken ring in one of Freddie's pockets. The strangest thing about it is that I found a gem before that fits perfectly into that ring. The gem must have made its way into the laundry Mrs. Bird was doing.
What? Do you think the ring is Freddie's?
I doubt it. It looks too narrow to fit his finger, but it might be a lead to finding his killer. Let's see if there's anything else suspicious on Freddie. Empty. There's something in his jeans pocket. Why does Freddie have a lighter with Margot's name on it?
Found something in his pocket? What is...
A lighter.
I don't remember seeing Freddie smoke.
And we already know the boat was torched in a different way. Actually, what's even weirder is that Marco's name is written on the lighter. I think that's what you call a lead. Time for a talk with Margot.
Go ahead. I saw Margot walking into the club room while I was treating Q.
You not coming with me?
For now, I'll be more useful if I stay behind and try to determine his time of death.
Chérie, what brings you here?
I found a lighter that might belong to you.
Oh, let me see. Yes, I gave this lighter to Freddie before. Where did you find it?
I found it on Freddie. Now, do you know why he needed the lighter?
I'm not sure. I think he did mention something about his fireplace, though.
His fireplace? Thanks, Margot. That's really helpful. Next stop, Freddie's room. Looks like there's something under the ash. Burnt note pieces? What did Freddie try to get rid of? I need a space to reassemble the pieces. This table looks like a good spot. I did it! I should take a photo of the note. That must be the old lighthouse ahead of the ruins. I gotta follow this lead.
Carla! Thank goodness. I was worried about you still out in the jungle. What happened to Mr. Wolf is just grotesque.
I honestly didn't expect to find Freddie dead.
Oh, honey, that was a horrible surprise for us all. And I thought I'd seen enough death in my lifetime.
Wait, are you saying you've been through something similar?
Sadly, I've coped with much worse. Before Esperanza, I was living in a rough area, driven by crime and bloodshed.
Where are you originally from?
Born and raised in London, but it certainly wasn't a nice place at the time. I had to do some bad things to survive, Carla. And I paid for them, too.
What kind of life did you lead exactly?
I robbed, assaulted, anything that put food on the table, dear. It was a long, long time ago. But it's a burden I still carry.
How did you end up on Esperanza?
After prison, a truly wicked man blackmailed me to work for him. My past mistakes were his leverage. Luckily, I met Reuben, who took me away from that life. For that, I can never repay him.
So, Reuben knows about your underworld past?
I laid it all out on the table, but Reuben couldn't care less. He told me it's not the past that defines us, but the future we strive for.
That's one hell of a quote.
Thanks for the warm chat, Carla. I couldn't keep my mind off Q's disappearance.
Wait, nobody told you? Q is back. I found him wandering in the jungle.
Goodness me. Is the poor boy all right?
Just a bit bruised. He's with the Admiral, who seems to suspect him of Friday's murder.
What nonsense. I'll find that man and give him a piece of my mind.
Well, let's catch up later. I'm following a lead that might just acquit Q.
Of course, Carla. Just be careful out there.
I should investigate the lighthouse before the crime gets pinned on Q. Just my luck. The handle is missing. Without it, I won't be able to open the door. No can do. I need a handle. Any chance I'll find the handle lying around nearby? I might be able to get into the lighthouse now.
Just dust and mold down here.
Oh, wow! That's the whole of Isla Esperanza. Was someone watching the mansion from up here? It's too dark in here. I can barely see a thing. Is that a glow stick? Maybe I can use it. At last, enough light to look around. Let's see what evidence I can find. That's the one I brought Freddie before. Did he spend the night here? What was he up to? Maybe he left something else behind. This case looks strangely modern. What's it doing up here? Locked. Well, I shouldn't leave it here. It might be important. Actually, I could use the Admiral's expertise on this case. I'd better find him.
Carla, I've been worried sick about you out there. Did you find what you were looking for?
Well, I discovered a weird electronic case. I'm hoping the Admiral can identify it.
Oh, I've already given him a mouthful for locking Q up.
So, did you convince him to release Q?
Not a chance. He couldn't care less about my truth or anyone else's for that matter.
So, where is the Admiral right now?
He's in the game room, keeping an eye on the criminal.
I'll go have a word with him. Everything will be all right, Mrs. Bird.
If you say so, dear.